guys, welcome back to my second video, and I'm gonna sit here and explain to you the story behind my 335. So I bought this car about maybe 2-3 weeks ago now, and it has had a blown motor. Found it on Facebook. You know how Facebook is. You go on there, you see something nice, you're like, oh yeah, gotta get it. As I went to go get it, this was about 2 hours away, so it was in Pennsylvania. The person said the car was running, but it had a knocking motor. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get this car, gonna drive it on the trailer, and I'm going to hit the road and bring it home. As I got there, I seen the car look pristine, 100% clean. I was like, thank you, because most of my experiences, which I'll maybe make a video on later on, I have like some of the worst experiences going to go check out a car, especially far away. So yeah, when I get there, car looks 100, and then I'm just looking it over, looking around the body, making sure everything is clean and it looks pristine. Looking at the interior, very nice. Then the last part is I'm gonna go pop the hood. Usually I always pop the hood first, but I'm like, this car is so clean, there's no way anything could be wrong. I pop the hood and the alternator is off, injectors are missing, spark plugs are missing, and just stuff was all over the place. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of a red flag. You know, maybe just took it apart to figure out what the problem was. All right, whatever. I asked him, I said, I thought you said the car was running. And he told me that he said it wasn't running. So I'm like, all right, there's already confusion there. I was like, that's kind of a red flag. So basically, I'm looking it over. I'm just kind of like, all right, so let's just see what I can see from the car being apart. The first thing that got me was I couldn't find the injectors. I could find everything else, but I couldn't. The alternator was still there, but the injectors were missing. And as you know, index 12s for this car are about $3,000. The injectors themselves, if I had to buy them, would have cost more than what I paid for this car. So I was like, hey, you got the injectors? He's like, yeah, I got them. My friend has them. He's on the way with them. I'm like, all right, another red flag. Why does your friend have the injectors? I figured maybe he was using them, whatever. I'm like, whatever, cool. As long as they show up, I will buy the car. Spark plugs were there, but the coils were not. So I'm like, all right, coils are missing. I can't even try to start it. Then go inside, try to see if there's power to the battery. There's no power. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, we gotta at least put some power on it so I can see if the car has the right miles. Put some power on it. It has a little bit more than what it was listed at. It was listed at 110k miles, and the car had 113, whatever, 3k miles. Don't really care. But now with this in mind, I'm like, all right, I know the fact that the engine is done. I know that, but I don't know if the clutch is good, if the transmission is good, if any of that is good, which I still don't know to this day. So basically, they helped me put it on the trailer, blah, blah, blah. Got it here. And then decided, you know what? This car is way too clean to drift. The body is 100%. There's no way I'm going to drift it. So I decided, let me just let it sit. I'm going to look for another car. And as you'll see in another video, I did buy another 335. Yeah, like a dummy. Like, who buys two 335s? Got this one. Have another one that's over here, but you can't see it right now. And basically what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna just pull the motor, put a new one in, see how it drives, and then go see if I'm gonna keep it as a daily or if I'm just gonna throw it back on the market and sell it, because like I said, I do have another car. This car did come with all bolt-ons. It came with intercooler, inlets, intakes, index 12s, muffler delete, and I basically took everything off this and put it on my other car. And yeah, so today we're gonna go start stripping it apart, and then later on we're gonna most definitely go to Harbor Freight, get this engine hoist, and then go from there. For right now, what we're gonna focus on is basically removing the radiator and basically clean up the front end. I still have a lot of bolts up here from when I removed the core support. Gonna get those back bolted onto the core support so I don't lose them. Because as you know, it is easy to lose bolts when it comes to working on cars. So basically, got the core support right here. That's one of the things that I like to do is basically when I remove bolts and I won't remember where they're going because I'm going to be doing a long project. I most definitely would take them and just put them back onto where I'm bolted them so that when it's time to put stuff back together, I don't have to look for them. I know exactly where they go. But yeah, let me get to it and see how far we get along. So I don't remember exactly where I left off, but I had to stop that because I had another car to work on. I just did an axle on this car right here. So I had to do that, but I did get the radiator off. I got it off. Um, yeah, another thing, if I be sniffling in my videos, I'm sorry, I got allergies. I can't control it. So yeah, that's why I'm sniffling. Don't be thinking I'm over here doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. Got allergies. Got the radiator off. Now basically time to get all the wiring disconnected that needs to be disconnected, all the hoses on the left side, on the right side and the left side basically, before going underneath and disconnecting like the bell housing and all those other bolts. But I'm gonna prop it back up over there and then get back to recording. Before it gets too late, I thought I would give an update. I do have everything off on this side. I do have intake manifold, starter, alternators already removed, AC compressor, power steering pump is off, and on this side I removed the wiring and thermostat water pump. Everything is over here. I also removed the coolant reservoir. Didn't have to technically remove that, but I just don't want to damage it when it comes to pulling the motor. So for now, basically it's to lift up the car and then go from underneath. I did already remove 2 of the transmission bolts. I do see a lot of people, well, this is my first time pulling one of these, but I do see with a lot of people they pull it with the transmission. But just because of the lack of space I have right here, I'm not gonna pull it with the transmission. Just gonna pull the engine out. I say it's easier to pull with the transmission, but gotta do what I gotta do with the space I have. So right now, next is for me, I'm gonna put all this stuff away, all the parts into the car, so that makes it a little bit more clean and everything is out the way, and then jack the car up and start with the bottom side. And then after that is basically gonna be done for today. It is getting a little dark already, so don't want to make too much noise for the neighbors and stuff. And I'll just be back on it tomorrow morning wherever I finish off. Alright guys, we're back at day 2. We do have everything removed on the bottom. As you can see, we got the fan jacked up. I removed the bolts for the transmission that connect to the engine. So now I'm gonna go Harbor Freight, buy engine oils, come back and remove these 2 last bolts holding on the mounts and get the engine pulled out. So yeah, for right now, go ahead and Harbor Freight. Got the hoist right here. About to open it up. See, it's my first time buying one. The last one I had was my dad's. Go open this thing up. See what Christmas talking about. Good. You know, one thing I can never understand though is why they try to make you to pay for the warranty. Because realistically, I think my dad bought his when I was like in elementary school, and that thing lasted till now. It just started acting up, which is crazy. Ain't no reason for me to pay $100 for that warranty. We go assemble this thing and always keep it inside so that way it's protected, and then I don't have to worry about it being damaged or having to replace it. The lady was telling me that a lot of people damage them, but nah, that ain't gonna be me. But yeah, I'm gonna assemble it real quick, set you up on the tripod, and then get to it. Got the engine hoist hooked up to the engine. Got it lifted already. So basically, gonna wiggle it out of here and pull it out. Put it right here. And I'll put the camera up over here so y'all can watch the whole thing. It's a bit dark, I don't have good lighting in here, but as you see, engine is out. This transmission, let me see how this door bearing looks like. Door bearing, pretty decent. But yeah, here we got the motor. I was worried about the clutch. Let's see if I can see any of the discs in here. Can't really see anything, but I'm gonna still have to pull it anyways when I have to swap it over. So I'm gonna take a look at it then. Turbos, it's a whole lot of mysteries behind it. So gonna, for now, leave it at this. And then in the next video, see me with it on the stand and then having the new motor. But yeah, that's gonna be end of it for this video. And then we're gonna be back on the next video with the new motor and transferring everything over and putting it hopefully back in the car and have it back running. And before I forget, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. I need that energy feeling from y'all because y'all are the ones that told me to do this. So I need y'all to give me that feedback. Leave a comment. Let me know what I need to do, what videos y'all would like to see, and what y'all want to experience through this. Y'all want me to explain how I break down a motor, stuff like that. If y'all want me to do lifestyle vlogs, if y'all want me just to do whatever y'all want me to do, let me know. I am open to hearing it. Just let me know in the comments. Leave a like and drop a subscribe. It don't hurt. It don't cost nothing. It's free. Free 99. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video though.